If I walk just a few blocks from this office, I can find a robot that will make me a latte, serve me a quinoa bowl, and now there's one that will make me a custom made-to-order hamburger. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it. San Francisco is a hub of food and of technology, so having new businesses that want to techify their restaurant concept makes a lot of sense. But when I talked to my coworkers about it, they had two distinct opinions about robots making their food. One,
I think it sounds cool. I would definitely go.
And the other.
So how does that affect people working in the city?
Both of these opinions are completely justified, but that jobs one is where things get complicated. Typically, robotic restaurants employ plenty of people. They're just doing different jobs than before. So instead of flipping burgers or making pizzas, they're stocking the machine, greeting customers, and just keeping everything in working order. It turns out that the average cook makes $30,000 a year salary, and that also happens to be the mean average rent of a single bedroom in San Francisco.
San Francisco is notoriously an expensive place to live, and that is now creeping into every part of our daily lives. So that includes restaurants, of course, but specifically it's making it hard for restaurant workers to even have a place to live here. A lot of restaurants are experiencing a big struggle to find people who are even willing to do it. So in some cases, robots can kind of pick up that slack and do those repetitive tasks that humans don't really need to do.
As it stands today, there are very few restaurants testing this technology, so there's little threat of robots taking over anytime soon. But I can see a world where robotic restaurants becomes a thing. With robots on the line, owners can afford to pay their staff and make ends meet, and the math just might make more sense.
Even if you can find staff, we've got very expensive permitting processes that go on forever. And then minimum wage is also rising. So people who are operating restaurants have to pay their staff more. They have a whole lot more overhead, and that's really reflected in the menu prices, which is part of the reason people are finding it so expensive to dine out in San Francisco.
And to date, the robot restaurants we've looked at here in San Francisco are charging around 20% less than their human-powered competition. And in there lies the hope that maybe, just maybe, these robots are a solution.